Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to Cloud Test Lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
Be on mute. Everybody will get materials and video. Okay. So what we did is, what we learned yesterday is, we learned about what is synchronous and asynchronous communication, what is XML, okay, what is the use of it, and some important interview questions asked between these three technologies. We also learned that WSDL is web services description language. It's an advertisement of web service. So whenever we have a web service published, we advertise that web service with the help of WSDL. And what are the three things, important things we add in web service? WSDL. First thing is name of your web service, like what is the name, how you call it, okay. Then what are the inputs required for that, okay, and what is the output generated by that, so that the caller of the application knows what to send, okay, and also you will get a proper output, okay. It's like asking for a movie ticket. If you go with the money and just told them I need a movie ticket, so is that sufficient? No, you need to tell movie name, you need to tell movie time, okay. So there are two inputs, movie name, movie time, and third input is physical input, that's money, right? So with three inputs you will get an output, and what is the output? A ticket, right? So you need to give a name, that's the name, but what you need? A ticket, okay. So get ticket. What is the input? Money, time, movie name, okay. What is the output? A physical ticket, right? So similarly, web services publish their web service names, inputs and outputs to rest of the world, so that they can build user interface accordingly, okay. And best example is that, best example for that is just behind you, it's weather.com, okay. So see here, there is an input box where you can enter some details. So where you can enter a zip code, where you can enter a city, okay. So let's do a zip code search. So this is our office zip code 30004, okay. So I'm just searching Alpha Eta GA, okay, and I'm getting an output. So whatever I'm doing now, I'm just entering a zip code here, okay. So input is what? Input is zip code, okay, and I got an output. Now consider this just right now weather. We don't worry about these guys, okay. We just consider about this. So what are three things I got? I got temperature in Fahrenheit, I got chances of rain, okay, and I got a message, a status message, location nearby, reporting rain, okay. So this is a climate about this particular zip code. So this web service accepts zip code as the input, and it gives three outputs: temperature in Fahrenheit, chances of rain, and a status message. That's what exactly is happening, okay. So they built this UI on the basis of the three inputs, okay. They built this UI to take an input parameter, okay. So this is the main use of understanding WSDL, okay. So let's go back in our materials and see how WSDL looks like if we have this weather.com service to be implemented, or not implemented, tested. So now see here, whenever I have a WSDL, I should have a name what that WSDL is providing. What is the service name? So service name is indicated as operation name. So what's the operation? The operation name is get weather. So you are asking to get weather from that web service. Okay, so web service name is what? Operation name is the web service name. Web service name is what? Get weather. Okay, and input message is get zip code. Now whenever I see message, that means there is a message tag. Okay, so get zip code, I will search in this WSDL. Where is get zip code? It's here. Okay, and I will see what are the inputs. I can see that name, zip code, type as integer. Okay, just read as an English language. Do not read it as a formal like an XML structure or something. Just read it as a English language. You will see that get zip code takes one parameter. Okay, it has only one child tag. Okay, so it takes only one parameter. The parameter name is zip code and it's integer. Zip code is integer, right? 30004. We pass the integer. Okay, and output message. See here, output message is get weather in Fahrenheit. Okay, so I will search this message. I will search this message in WSDL, and WSDL I can see that message name is get weather in Fahrenheit. Okay, so in get weather Fahrenheit gives me three outputs. Okay, we saw that output on the screen. The first output is temperature, second output is chance of rain, and third output is status. Okay, or message. And all three, temperature, chance of rain, and status, are strings. Okay, so that's defined in web service. So this is the use of WSDL to understand what is the web service, what it takes, what it gives. Okay, now what is port type? So port type is consolidation, is a package of different web services, like a single folder. If you have a movie folder, okay, it has multiple songs in it. If you have Green Day band songs, okay, you have album of that, you have multiple songs in it, right? Similarly, if you want to bundle multiple web services, you can use port type. So I use daily weather as a folder name. Under that I may have multiple operations, means I may have multiple web services. Okay, so just like we have get weather, we may have get weather for next 5 days, get weather for next 10 days. So if you go back to weather.com screen, get hourly, get tomorrow, get weekend weather, get 5-day weather. These all might be in the single folder of daily weather or just weather.com. Okay, so you can package, you can folder, you can zip your all web services, all operations inside a single port type, which is like a folder name. Okay, so this has an all explanation in here. For an operation, sending a different input. Now remember this testing tip. For you, what you have to do, okay, for a tester, for a QA person, for an operation, this message I'm talking about. For an operation, sending different input for same operation and checking the right response is called WSDL testing. So if you are passing a zip code, whatever mentioned here, if you are passing a zip code 30004, something like that, and you searched it, you should get a proper response. And if you pass an invalid zip code, I should get an error message. Search result for 33639. No results found. Try your search again. So this test case is executed successfully. But if I give a proper zip code, I should get a proper response. Okay. So according to what input I am providing to a web service, testing the output is called as web services testing. Okay. And what we did just now is the UI testing. This is not what we're gonna do. We will do it with the help of SOAP UI. Okay, so you will be given with this kind of WSDL. Okay, so you will get this kind of WSDL, and what you have to do is you have to pass multiple inputs to this web service and check whether you get appropriate response for that. So this is called as web services testing. Okay, now let me go back to the question. Okay, let me check it one by one. Materials you will get it, don't worry about it. Okay, isn't the message different from message name? Yes. Okay, remember this input message equals to, this is an indication that there is a message tag somewhere. Okay, so just read it as again I'm saying again, read it as, yes, absolutely, it's attribute. Name equals to value is always attribute. As a tester, you do not have to worry about how this format is texted, what is port type, what are these details. Nobody gonna ask you definition of port type and message, but you need to understand what needs to be tested, and you need to understand the parameters, whether zip code. Now zip code is mentioned as integer. Now you can obviously have a test case if you pass a string, if you pass your name, whether it gives us an error or not. Okay, so this is what we need to test. Okay, going back to the questions.
Hello?
I'm getting the questions in chat box.
Oh, okay.
Okay. WSDL is a script language. WSDL is web service description language. It's an advertisement. Okay, it's a description. This is how web services are described. Okay. Port type. Okay, again I'll repeat that. Port type is consolidation of different web services under one name. It's like putting one film song under that film's folder. Okay, so if you are listening Dawn songs, then all Dawn songs under Dawn folder. Okay, so similarly, if you are having daily weather, all the daily weather web services are under one port type. Okay, so port type is like consolidation. Okay, I will be showing you how to test this. This is what we're gonna learn. Okay. Yeah, we are recording. Sure. You can have questions after the class also. No problem in that. Okay. So people, seriously, do not worry about materials. Okay. Do not worry about materials. Material you will get it. Okay. And yes, for a tester, you need to understand what is the response you are receiving. Now consider you are supposed to get weather in Fahrenheit, and you received a response properly, but you received weather temperature in Celsius. Is that a valid response? No. Okay. So this is what we should test. Okay. Absolutely not. So this is what we should test while testing web services, whether you are getting a correct response or not. Okay, but how you got to know that your temperature is coming in Fahrenheit? Because of WSDL. If you did not see a WSDL, if you are just seeing a user interface, you will not know what exact thing is coming here. Just because it has a Fahrenheit here doesn't mean it's Fahrenheit, right? What is this digit coming? Is it coming as a Fahrenheit? As your WSDL is explained as weather in Fahrenheit, temperature in Fahrenheit, then definitely you should get temperature in Fahrenheit. So this is what is importance of WSDL. Okay, WSDL is not language. WSDL is a description of web service. Okay, this is a format. Of course, it's called like language.
Hello.
Please be on mute. We can discuss this after the end of the class if you have any questions. Okay, and you can keep posting questions on your chat box. Yes. So the question is, are we going to write test cases by using this? Yes, we're going to write test cases by using WSDL. Okay. So what is this WSDL? Okay. So now understand this. WSDL is file saved with the extension .WSDL. So even though WSDL is an XML document, I am repeating this. WSDL is XML document, means it's written in XML format. So you can see here it's XML format. Okay. See here this tag, this is attribute, right? This is end tag, but it's called as WSDL. So it's saved as .WSDL file. Okay. WSDL can be viewed in any internet browser. You can see WSDL in any internet browser. I will show you an example for that. WSDL generally has multiple operations. I told you, like one part time can have multiple operations in it, right? So similarly, WSDL can have multiple operations. Single operation has single request and response. That means these guys. Single operation can have single input and output. Okay. WSDL can be an URI. URI is what? URL. Okay. So URL is what you write in a browser. You can type it in a browser and see the published methods. Okay. So let's do that right away. I have opened the WSDL for you. Yeah. Uniform resource identifier. Okay. See here. So this is web services X global weather WSDL. Okay. So I just typed that URL. And I just click on enter and I can see entire WSDL right here. Okay, so you do not have to worry about all these things as of now. It will be much easier with the help of SOAP UI tool. So as you can see, this is much complicated for you, right? So you don't have to worry about it. We have SOAP UI tool. We're gonna work on SOAP UI tool. Okay, how you can get this URL. Now for few minutes, do not type anything in your chat box. I am posting this in your chat box. Let everybody copy it. Now do not type anything in your chat box unless everybody copies it, at least for a few minutes. Okay, so whatever complications you are seeing here, it will be much easily analyzed, easily shown with the help of SOAP UI tool. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay. Now this web services X.NET has a lot of WSDLs to practice. So you can just go there and what is child tag? Tag inside a tag. Okay, that's called as child tag. Let me show you real quick. We had this yesterday. See, operations has input tag. Okay, and see, operations is ending later. Okay, so input tag is a child tag of operation tag. Code type operation is child tag of code type. Okay, because it's under that. Client will provide URL. Yes.
I just posted a question 2 times in the chat box about this script, or can you please read that question?
Okay. What was the question again? Lot many things in there.
Okay, so my question is I may be wrong, but is it like that the top portion of this script, which starts from port type ending to port type, is the web services script, and the bottom is the WSDL?
No, everything is WSDL.
Everything.
This entire stuff is, yes. So everything is WSDL. Web services are coded in other languages like .NET, languages like Java. Okay. WSDL is definition. So WSDL is web service description language. This is how web services are described. Okay. So this entire stuff is WSDL. Okay.
So this is not a web service program.
This is not a web service program, not at all.
Oh.
And you will not write WSDL. You will not be writing WSDL. WSDL is Even developers do not write visuals. Visuals are auto-generated. We generate it. Okay. I myself as a developer know that we generate this visual with some tools. Okay. So even we do not write this by hand. Okay. As a QA tester, you should understand that you need to read this visual properly, because otherwise you will not know what is the name, what is the input expected, and what is the output expected. Okay. There is much easier way which we're gonna see in a minute. Okay.
Let me just repeat to make it to understand it clearly. That web services are written separately in different languages like Java and .NET, and visual is created in XML language that is based on the web services program.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Sure. So visual is web services description.
Or glossary. Is visual like a dictionary or glossary? Or
yes. It's web services description language. It itself, the name itself tells that it's a description language. It's description of the web service. Okay. I have a lot of questions already pending. Oh no, I will not answer that today. You have to go back to the videos. XML details, you have to go back to the videos and see XML yesterday's video, okay? It's very important. If I start explaining XML today, it's gonna be end of this class. Okay? You do not have to write web service. Okay? You will just test the web service. Okay, so let's continue, and then at the last we will discuss some of the important questions asked here. Okay, otherwise we will not be able to complete. Okay, so let's keep your questions with you, otherwise it will be gone in a chat box. Okay, so let's start some of the important concepts like
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website h2kinfosys.com. On our website h2kinfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.